Would you like to see how to make a sawdust smoke generator using a 1000 watt electrical hot plate? Would you like to see that again? Now, how to set up and use this is very simple. We take our sawdust pan, put it on top of the burner, turn the burner on high to get it nice and hot till we get it smoking. Then we add our sawdust to it, and most of the time you don't really need a top. I made a top because I like to have it just to make sure that in case we ever get too warm, we're able to smolder without having too much oxygen get to our sawdust. The top is made out of nothing more than another pan, another, what is that, a 9 or 10 inch, I forget what size this is. Fits, nests right in it. It's significantly shallower, more shallow I guess would be the English correct term, than the cake pan below it, the aluminum heavy metal cake pan below it. And this nests right in there. I have added a U-bolt with some little stainless washers for backup so that we can reach in there with our fork or rod or maybe even a little stick and lift this up if we need to examine our sawdust and stir it around to make sure we've got it going on. But the lid is nothing more than a little pie pan, same diameter, with a series of holes to let the smoke out. And if I've shown you that long enough, why don't we see this little bugger work? Now in this little demonstration I have placed in here about 3 little handfuls of sawdust. You might be able to see it just beginning to come up to a smolder, and you just put it in the bottom of the pan, evenly distributed. Come over here and you can see that the sawdust just comes in this is a bulk bag, just kind of shoveled in there. And I'll probably put the lid on it after a while and you'll see it wafting through the holes. The hot plate actually is still on. Little lights on, so it hasn't even come up to maximum temperature yet. And again, you may or may not need to put a top on yours. I like to put a top on it just to make sure that we don't actually have any flare-ups, because the smoke will find its way through those little holes. Now, while it's doing that little bit, I'll show you a little clip of laying out the pattern of the holes in the lid. Lay out your pattern and pre-mark your holes. Now I've got a cardboard box just temporarily propped up behind this so that I can show you the smoke coming out. With a bright day, I need a dark background to demonstrate the the smoke coming out. It just needs something for the camera to pick up. It doesn't do as well as your naked eye, but you get an idea that how the smoke generator actually works. And like I say, the point of this is to generate smoke without generating the heat. When this is done, the sawdust will be just as black as coal dust. See, we're still smoking, and being as we're still smoking, that tells me we're not completely coal black inside of the smoke generator. But let's take the top off of this thing and see after what has it been a couple of hours. So let's see what the color of the sawdust has changed to. Well, there you go. You can see it changing from the light color to the dark, and when it finishes smoking, it will be absolutely coal black. And now you have an idea of how to make a professional quality sawdust smoke generator.